Hello everyone, and how's it going? Now I have some wrestling news out there for everyone who loves wrestling. And yes, I am going to discuss about TNA. That is the first time in a long time I am going to discuss about TNA. Now my TNA fans are going to say this. Yes, yes, yes. Or another example. Finally, TNA has come back to Team Rise YouTube channel. I know that sounds corny, but something different for a change. Now, speaking of TNA, I am gonna kick it off about TNA in a certain video. You should be happy, everyone who loves TNA. Okay, tonight is the TNA Genesis pay-per-view from the TNA headliner by the triple threat match for the TNA World Title between Bobby Roode, Austin Aries, and Jeff Hardy. It's not a bad card, but depends a very good effect for a very long time. TNA is still not getting over the hump. You have been wondering how many of its stars wish they had moved to WWE when they had the chance. That is a very, very good point when I read this awesome article from the paper. Now, I really like to see, or only one guy or a few guys, is Stinger. He had a great chance to go to WWE, but he decided to re-sign with TNA recently. So maybe he's not very comfortable with WWE because of the bad talk with WWE. You know, all the former WCW guys went to WWE, some of them, and they were mid-carders, never was the main event status once again, so that's why Sting don't want to take a chance. So I totally respect Sting's wishes. Now, if he did want to WWE, that match will take place. The dream match was Sting versus Taker, and we all know WWE wants a match so badly. Of course, they won't say that, but I get that gut feeling. But that match will never take place. Never take place. The only way we can see that match, wrestling fans, if you could make Sting on WWE 13 or SmackDown vs. Raw or whatever, you know. But someone from YouTube or Skype or Facebook says, Team RA, how can that happen if Sting did come to WWE? What storyline? Well, my viewers, WWE could create any kind of storyline, you know. You know, like, for example, Sting come out of nowhere and said, holy shit, that kind of thing. But the only thing that could happen if you play in a video game version. Another thing is, a while back I discussed about maybe the return of the Dudley Boys. A while back is their current contract was going to expire from TNA, so maybe they had a chance, but they decided to resign. I'm not too sure both of them or one of them. I think just one of them. And I don't know what happened to the other guy. So if you know any information, TNA fans, please let me know. Thank you very much. Another thing is about Kurt Angle. One time he was very, very unhappy with TNA because when he first debuted in TNA, he kicked ass, take name, become TNA champion, was the main event status, and he had a great feud with Samoa Joe and Christian, I think Jeff Jarrett, Jeff Hardy, I'm not really too sure, just randomly, and Stinger. Now these days, or at the time when I heard, he's not gonna push, but he don't need a push because he's been in TNA, or actually wrestling too long. TNA wants to go a little younger, so I don't know what's going on with that situation. I don't know if TNA management or Kurt Angle settled a little their argument or situation. Not really too sure. And whatever, maybe because TNA is having their ups and downs, like most wrestling company, we just don't know about it until the people who write the articles or people online, you know, type in the computer and say, oh shit, this guy. Now if nobody make these articles in the paper or internet, we'll never know about the inside scoop, backstage, nothing, too much politics. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that TNA. Now TNA fans, enjoy the pay-per-view tonight. Now speaking of TNA, sorry, I forgot about this. Now I know TNA pay-per-views are a lot cheaper than WWE. No doubt about it. Now I know for WWE, if you get HD, it's twice as much in normal version. Now, why spend the money on HD if you could just get it on a Blu-ray version when it comes out on HD? Now, I know if a lot of people don't have Blu-ray players, I totally understand. Now, if you want to go to like Hooters, they'll have it for free. Now, a lot of people don't have Hooters in the local area, so I guess the only way you could watch it to order it, or you could just stream it for free. I know McMahon don't like that, so it's what it is. So it happens. So I like to hear the opinions and the thoughts. Another thing is about Bret Hart. Maybe having a regular TV role again soon. That's awesome. I don't know when the last time he was on TV. Regular TV role, probably been a while. Maybe because he needs the money, or WWE wants to bring him back just for that. Maybe he'll be an announcer again. Announcer would be kind of cool, or general manager, or something like that. Maybe he'll be on a Twitter thing, like they have these celebrities. I'm not too sure. In the role, maybe after Rumble, before Rumble, maybe tomorrow night for the 20th anniversary to kick it off. We just gotta find out and see. Okay. Another thing I want to discuss about Tyson Kidd is expecting to miss 6 months. Wow. After tearing his muscles, I think. Yeah. Wow. That's a big blow for him. I know he's an upcoming superstar still. He's a young dude. And he has a great talent. I like him because he's a high flyer. I always was a big high flyer fan. Better than the heavyweights. Because heavyweights, I would kick ass with them cruiserweights. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. You know, you guys get my drift? But that sucked for him. He's going to be out of action for Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and Big Daddy of them all, WrestleMania, and a couple of house shows, SmackDowns, and Raw, and probably a couple of appearances, and all good jazz. Another person, speaking of injuries, is Evan Bourne. Now, he's doing pretty good, but he will not be ready to come back for Rumble. That sucks, but we all know what happened, I think, last year. He had discussing injury, plus he showed that picture on Twitter. Why do you want to show that kind of disgusting injury on Twitter? Do you think any wrestling fans give a shit about his injury? No, not like that. Come on, this is very disgusting, especially if you just ate dinner. So, ugh, gross. So, get well soon, Evan Bourne. I'd like to see you back on Raw television, if you still with the WWE contract. Okay, another thing I want to discuss about Alberto Del Rio win over the Big Show on this past Friday night was a TV match, as WWE has shown in a long time. The company has been going through a tough patch, but the tide could be turning. That is darn true. It has their ups and downs, mostly downs. Ever since I mentioned that someone from think on Skype, that ever since Edge fully retired and Taker does not on SmackDown like he used to do back in the day, they're on roller coaster ride. A lot of people don't watch SmackDown because it's a B show. You know, it will never ever compete with Raw, because back in the day with the Attitude Era, Raw and SmackDown was one. Now it's two separate shows. They don't do like that, but yeah, whatever. But I like SmackDown for the young stars, you know. Or some guys are old on a show like Big Show. I think the only reason Big Show's on it help the young talent, you know. But sometimes he's on Raw. He's on both shows. I'm kind of glad they got rid of the draft, because the Raw draft didn't make no sense. I mentioned that a while back, and I'm not going to discuss it any further. Okay, another thing is about Mick Foley. Mick Foley. On Friday, WWE announced Mick Foley as the first inductee of the 2013 Hall of Fame class. So congratulations to Foley. Foley has been a big star for a very long time, but you have to wondering how much more his pair of falling through the top of the Hell in a Cell of the King Ring pay-per-view from '98. Yeah, that is damn true. And horrible Mick Foley was solid. I think I said right. Performance good enough to be the main event match with the Taker, but once he took these 20-foot plunge, it's all changed. Mankind become maybe the most respected performer in terms of talking, punishment, and the door open for a major feud with The Rock and the Ultimate 3 W Championships. Those were the most beneficial the 20 feet Foley will ever travel. That is damn true. He's a 3-time W champion. So I know he took his licks and kicks. A lot of people says he's just a stunt dude. You know, he came a long way. You know, from what I said a little bit. Not a little bit. Is a video a while back. My video, he hitchhiked to Madison Square Garden and saw a great match, Don Maranko versus Superfly, and Superfly did it off the top of the cage, and that's why Mick Foley decided to be a wrestler, and he did it on his own home on pillows, and he did a great promos, and and then the rest is history. So he came a long way. He had a great feud with The Undertaker in the Boiler Room match and SummerSlam, and remember Paul Bearer turn on Taker. How many times did Paul Bearer turn on Taker? Probably a lot of time in his Taker's career. It was getting kind of old, but we missed those days. That's why I had these DVD Blu-rays in my vault. People think I'm nuts because I buy it, but that's my I just like buying that stuff. Everyone does that, not just me on YouTube. I thought I was the only one collect that so much DVDs and Blu-rays and all that. I thought I was losing my mind, but that's my entertainment. If I don't go out with my friends, I just pop my Blu-ray/DVD player and I'm all set to go. And that's about it. And maybe this is just a really quickie. Let you know. I know someone wants to know about my show me my. You guys want to know? Team Ray. Let me rephrase it. Scratch that. One of my subs asked me, Team Ray, when are you going to show me your DVD collection? Well, I did it once before, a while back, and when I do unboxings, that's my updates. But breaking news, I don't know when this is going to happen. I will do a room tour. I'm not too sure when it's going to happen. Stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to show you all the stuff in my room, not my personal stuff, just the stuff in my room. Okay? So that's just a quick announcement in this video. Not too sure when it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to say 2013, 2014, it's going to happen. I'm not too sure when. I know I made a room tour somewhat. I just show you my DVDs, but not too sure when it's going to happen. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Once again, sayonara, my dudes and dudettes. Later, gators. Bye. And the champ is out of here. Later.